Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and enough is enough, okay? I am officially fed up. I showed you guys NIMRODS like a month ago, and I've gotten so many nice messages from everyone saying, Joe, NIMRODS is so great. Thanks for recommending this game. I'm like 10 times further than you. Now, the devs have emailed me telling me to check out the new update to the game, and I can't even access it yet because I'm not even far enough. So you know what? This is the day we change things. I'm coming into this run super serious mode. We are going to win our first ever run on NIMRODS, and we're going to go explore all the spots on the map we haven't seen and beef our character up, okay? So let's go. Come on. I got myself a brand new gun. We've got ourselves the Teslion carbine. Slow-moving bullets emit arcs of lightning when they pass through foes. This thing was $2,000, so I'm assuming money is going to give us the dub. So we're just going to land with this gun, and we're going to see what we can do. All right, so here's the plan, guys. Here's the plan. With this update, they have made a new system with the map where if you walk past an item but don't collect it, it will now remain there so you know where to go your next time through. So we see an entire gun I didn't collect. I've got some weapon attachments, and then I've got these black splotches I have not explored yet either. So I want to kind of fill in the map. I want to make sure we get this gun and just kind of beeline down there, be as aggressive as we can, and just make sure we're beefing ourselves up enough so we can knock out the bosses. The name of the game today is Growth, guys. Both personal and video game related. I like this gun. It's got a lot of penetration. It kind of just zooms through enemies and then electrocutes everyone nearby. And I love electricity in my roguelites, so I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Let's grab this level up, see what we can get. There's also rerolls now, so if I see something I don't want, I can get a reroll. So we've got piercing ammo. That's going to give us more penetration. That's going to give us 7 penetrations. So we can pretty much penetrate everything on the map. Every enemy penetrated by a bullet, except for the first and the last, will restore health. I feel like that's a really good option to go to. The weighted stock, that gives us more bullet damage, more reload speed, and armor, but it also sacrifices my movement speed. Let's go ahead and do the piercing ammo. Luckily, I've got way more upgrades available now, too. So we're not going to be limited at just level 2. We might actually be able to make a pretty insane gun here. All right, so now I can penetrate literally everything. Let's keep moving, though. I do want to get experience, but if I just stand around at the same spot, I'm not going to be unlocking as much as I want to. I'm sure we'll find some of these turrets we can blow up, which will level us up even faster. Catch that. Okay, penetrations, rate of fire, dodge skill. Bullet counter, health regeneration. That's dodge. Dodge isn't bad. Giving me innate some just 10 dodge means there's a good chance I won't take damage. I just feel like rate of fire is not going to be a huge boost to me. Let's go ahead and do penetration right now. That'll give me some more resources too. The name of the game is also resources. Like I said, it's growth. So I want dollar bills, I want ore, I want anything I can take back to the main area to buy new attachments and guns with. I don't know if I want to dictate an entire build for that, but I think that will be very helpful. All right, where am I? I've made 0 progress. Damn, it is so far. It is so far down there. All right, let's keep moving. We should find a turret pretty soon. It's crazy to think. I feel like I've been playing this game forever, but I've only ever sat down to play NIMRODS like 5 or 6 times. So I'm still such a novice at this game. But every single time I sit down to play this game, I have so much fun. This game is so good. I want to get this ore. Let's level up. Bullet damage, movement speed. When you fire, your bullets will gain 100% crit chance. This can only happen at most once per second. That's so interesting. You know, the other interesting thing is this gun has a rate of fire of 1.2. So if I were to lower my rate of fire and increase my damage or something, every single shot would be a crit. That's kind of nuts to think about. Stock mounted scanning system, crit chance, crit bonus, max health, and vision range. I think this is a safer bet, though, just to go for crit chance, and then I can also level it up a little bit higher. The sucker grip I'm not a fan of. It's all about getting resources and, like, larger pull size. So let's do the stock-mounted scanning system, and I can end up getting the stock-mounted targeting AI. Your bolts will hit an enemy marked with a square reticle will gain crit chance by 35%. So this is like full-on crit build. Full-on crit. Let's do that. Let's try to knock out this turret. Get that honeycomb. I still need to unlock the bee character. I haven't even done that yet. There's a few biomes I'm sure I haven't seen yet. I'm a little lacking on damage right now, but I'm sure we'll get around to it. Oh wait, what the heck is this? Why is the map so far down? I think my map is not aligned to me. Can I actually reset the map? No, that's so weird. I guess we have a bug. My map is not showing where I am. I wonder how I can fix that. It must be part of the new update. Not intentional, but yeah. Tesla coil, Tesla chain, movement speed, and Tesla damage multiplier. Wow, that's going to work directly with my gun. Okay, let's do that. I don't know if you can crit off the Tesla damage. I'm going to assume that you can. Yeah, it does look like you can. All right, so yeah, the map for some reason is stuck at the bottom. So I won't be working with that right now, but that's okay. Who needs it? Reload speed, crit chance, vision range, crit bonus. Well, first off, let's get our crit chance to 50%. One thing that's so interesting about Nimrods, the buffs you get for crit are so heavy-handed that I feel like it's so easy to max out crit very early on for like pretty much any gun. Lightweight grip. Reload speed goes up, bullet speed goes up, movement speed goes up. Finishing a reload will give me experience. It's not terrible, but I can get the next level for the stock-mounted AI if I want to wait before I commit to another attachment. And so 3 times per second, a square reticle will spawn on a random enemy that doesn't have one yet, which will give me double experience. Getting that early on, double experience, I think that's huge. All right, the turret's down. Let's try to grab that experience boost. Let's not get killed. I got a Molotov. Okay, XP gain rate. Magazine size and resource bonus. I feel like I kind of want to go for the magazine size. We're struggling a little bit with how often we can fire. So let's do that. Let's get the Ripper clips. We're going to level up one more time. Very nice. Okay, Health Splitter Barrel. That's going to increase my rate of fire, but it's going to further reduce my reload speed to 0.34. That is awful. We cannot do that. The guarded grip is interesting. In fact, I like this one quite a bit. It gives you a lot of armor, and it just gives you a lot of overall buffs to your gun in general. Like this battering grip gives me a crit bonus, more reload speed. Yeah, let's do the guarded grip. One of my biggest issues in this game, I've never found an underbarrel that I really like besides the bayonet. I feel like I need to trust them more, like the turret and the flamethrower, because I never really go for them. Right now, I still feel like I'm kind of lacking on damage. Even just killing these slimes is kind of a headache. Geomass enlarger, more bullet size, more effect size. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Let's keep increasing the size of my bullets. I need to get something that makes them even bigger. I know there's an attachment that like doubles your bullet size. If we find that, I think it'll be hilarious. I would love some more healing though. I do heal a little bit whenever I penetrate, and we're gonna have the first boss here soon. So how far am I? I still have a long way to go. Let's get this ore. We definitely need that. I wonder if the harder biomes have higher drop rates on ore and different materials. Oh, here he is. Oh, he has new artwork. That's brand new. I don't think I've seen that before. All right, let's move. If I can kill the boss, we're going to get a good boost to my stats. Let's just make sure I keep shooting in his direction. So as I'm killing stuff, I'm still hitting him too. My drone has some really solid damage. I don't want to mess with that turret. That's going to be a bad idea. Maybe in a second, sure. Okay, there's a lot going on. It's okay. Keep moving. You got this. They're more afraid of you than you are of them, Joe. That's why they're all chasing you with such hostility. All right, he's almost dead. Nice. I'm going to grab that. Fire rate, bullet speed, movement speed. I could get bullet damage and health. As far as movement speed and bullet speed go, you know, that might not be bad either. I found myself really favoring movement speed in this game more so than I realized, especially with how fast these enemies are. And if my bullets travel a little bit faster, they're already pretty slow. Nice. Kill all those babies. We got our first major level up here. Bullet damage minus 60%, but my bullet count doubles. That's not worth it. No way am I going to do that. More penetrations, up to 10. More bullets, max health, health regeneration. I feel like going into critical would be the best way to deal with this. 40% crit bonus, 24% rate of fire, 8% vision, and more airdrop capacity. Knockback power, special power, bullet damage. I'm going to do glory and victory, I feel. Yeah. More crit power. A lot of good stuff here. Let's knock out some of this fodder. I want to get that level up if I get a second. And I'm kind of interested in knocking out that turret in the top left if I get a moment to do that. So scope sight, that increases my vision range. We have the grenade launcher, which I was talking about previously. The health splitter barrel is going to double my rate of fire, but just destroy my reload speed. I'm not a big fan of any of these. In fact, I'm going to reroll. And so I can get the containment field, which I don't love. The ammo rack is going to increase my bullet damage and my magazine size up to 19. And I have this beefed up a pretty decent amount. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted it was like a gyroscopic harness or something. But I could still rock with the ammo rack. It's a roguelite. You can't get the perfect build every time. You got to play it by ear. In fact, I think being able to shoot more is exactly what we need. Status effect duration. It's crazy how much you can beef up your crit bonus. Why not? All right, now I can go ahead and grab this. Undisturbed. Nice little apple. Honestly, this drone has the best gun I've ever made. So the fact that I'm out-leveling it right now makes me feel very confident. I feel very good about this. All right, I'm back for revenge, sir. Just don't get hit. My reload speed is abysmal. We got to do some work on that. I hate standing on top of that. You get shot guaranteed by the turret. That's bad placement by me. It's okay though. Energy blaster, heart charm, flamethrower, or the helix barrel. I could try the flamethrower. What have I leveled up the most that has the most potential here? The energy blaster, I've never really tried to use. It's just going to be an alternate fire, but it is going to boost my bullet damage. It's going to boost my crit chance and my movement speed, which is going to help a lot with what I'm already doing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the energy blaster. So now I can right click and I've got an alternate fire. I don't know if that can actually crit. I don't think it does because it's got a different damage modifier. But the base stats for it are very helpful, I think. Now, honestly, I'm going to go for the reload speed. Plus 30%. I'm struggling a lot whenever I don't got a bullet in my gun. We got to make some changes. I don't like the way my health is looking. I gotta try to find some apples. Something. Oh, I want that. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that the harder biomes probably give you more materials. Could go out on a limb and figure that. All right, we're making progress. If I go down straight, ooh, we get food. Nice. Very nice. You know, one thing I did realize, where was it? Where was the one that impacted my penetrations? Each enemy penetrated by a bullet except for the first and the last will restore health. Interesting. So the larger my magazine, the better this is going to actually help me out. I was wondering about that. All right, so there was nothing here. We're directly above the gun. So we're going to head that way. Let's go ahead and do this challenge. Protect this plant, which I think just gives us a free level up. Well, if I could protect it. I don't think I can. Yeah, there was no way. That was insane. I guess I did it at just the worst possible time. As soon as that enemy wave started. Which was very, very bad timing. Special power is going to help me with my right click. I'm going to go for rate of fire and dodge. I think having some innate dodge is going to be helpful. And then increasing my rate of fire. All right, we got Bertha. She's got cuter artwork too. They really redid all of that. That's nice. Nice touch. All right, Bertha, you're not that bad. Your babies are more concerning than you. So you know what? I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone, Bertha. And I'm gonna duel you here while I get a new gun. Nice. I almost got obliterated there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I gotta knock out Bertha first. She's almost dead. Nice. What do you got for me, my friend? Special power goes up. Max health and armor. Bullet damage, special power, armor, and knockback power. This is more crit chance. Boosts me to 85% crit chance. I get even more experience. I get more money. That's nice. That's nice. Fame and fortune is nice. I'm thinking about the special power just to make my alternate fire a little bit stronger, but I just don't think that's going to be worth it for me. I'm going to go for crit and experience and money. We talked about growth. You only grow by being a greedy bastard. Impaling ammo. More bullet damage by quite a bit. More penetrations. My reload speed goes down even more. The first time an enemy is hit by this gun's primary projectile, it'll be slowed. I could get a barrel. Taking damage from an enemy will release an electric blast. It's going to give me armor. It's going to give me health. And it's going to increase my rate of fire. The final rank, firing this gun will duplicate all bullets you fire. These duplicates will orbit you. I had this before. I actually think it's going to work really well with this gun that I have. So I'm going to try this. We'd have to, of course, be strong enough that we can max that out. But this is going to be an interesting build. Got lightning balls everywhere. Oh boy. We got the mini Berthas. Oh, that's the prototype gun? That's the brand new gun? That was easy. I didn't realize that was the prototype gun. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was gaslighting myself into thinking I couldn't get it, but I definitely can. All right, let's make larger effects. All right, let's look at the map. My next course of action, we're going to grab this item here. So I was spoiled by my comments, and apparently the harder the area you go to, the harder the bosses are that they show up. I didn't realize that, because most of the time I find myself dying in much more difficult spots. So it might be in my best interest to try to just fill out this first area, and we might be able to win this run. Nice. That electricity was very, very beneficial. All right, so there was nothing here but a rock. So now let's go directly left. Let's keep filling out that map. Shielded grip, armor, enemy spawn rate, which isn't great, but more bullet damage. Increase my rate of fire and my bullet speed. I kind of want the armor and the bullet damage. Let's do that. Let's get the shield grip. Oh, we got some more. Nice. Now we need to go straight up. I'm out leveling my drone, but my drone honestly is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for me. Is this? No, okay. I was about to say. I was going towards a turret the whole time. I grab that. That's going to be a game changer. Let's get this experience. All right. Special power would not be bad, considering my special power is at 500 right now. This is going to reduce my max health for more armor. It's interesting. That's more damage and armor, but less max health. My max health right now is 162. I'm actually going to get that. Okay. Special power resources, bullet count, enemy spawn rate, bullet damage, and max health. I'm not going to do that because I just reduced my max health. Bullet damage is nice, especially for the build that we're doing, but I want to go for more crit damage. I'm probably going to do special power. I'm going to increase my right click here. Because it's helping me mow through things when I get a little overwhelmed. All right, we need to go right. See, movement speed, you can't sleep on movement speed. It's helping me a lot. Using your genetic ability will increase your armor by 4 for 3 seconds. Taking damage from an enemy will spawn 114 experience. It's going to increase my crit bonus and my reload speed. So I have 2 options for the grip. Gain a 10 health shield. This shield will regenerate by 3.2 health per second if you've not taken damage in the past 10 seconds. Having shielded above 1 strength will increase your rate of fire by 1.4 and your crit chance. Oh my gosh. I can only get one of these. I'm going to do the battering grip. So now I can reload a lot faster. I've cleared out the map, besides whatever's in the bottom left. But I know exploring's not usually good for my health. It's not. I could go to the B area, maybe get some honeycombs. I don't know if the B area is a harder difficulty. I don't think it is. Health is amazing. Oh boy. Not a fan of that. Oh, we got a lot of split serpents here. Use my ability. It's okay, we're juking. Avoiding the baby snakes. All right, you've got to die. Oh my gosh. Okay, Carl's here. The more of these I kill, the weaker Carl is when he spawns. Okay, so I took a lot of damage, but now Carl's weak, right? Oh, Carl's weak. Massive. Carl, I thought you were weak, but I feel like I just barely handicapped you. Nice. That was good. That was very good. Rate of fire goes up. Underbarrel recharge rate. Oh my gosh. That would be so good for my right click. Crit bonus, rate of fire, vision range, airdrop capacity. So many of these are good. I would max out my crit chance if I get fame and fortune. Being able to recharge my electric fire twice as fast would be huge for me. It would be huge. I'm wondering. I'm thinking hard on this. We're going to do it. I got a bunch of level ups I need to try to claim. So we're going to see what we can't do with that. My special power is almost at 1,000. Well, that's fine. Let's do it. Okay, you know, the underbarrel's not too bad. I might have been sleeping on this. I'm also regenerating a decent amount of health. This game is very picky about health regen. It's really hard to get a build that actually keeps healing you, but I think we're doing a decent job with it. All right, bullet damage, max health, bullet count I'm not going for. We'll do the crest for money and experience. Kind of a waste of a level up, but I didn't love the options we had there. Okay. Crit chance goes up. Crit bonus goes up. Movement speed goes up. Vision goes up. Your bullets that hit an enemy marked with a square reticle will gain crit chance by 35% crit bonus, which is wild because my crit's already maxed. This gives me more bullet damage, more penetrations, but it's going to reduce my movement, or no, my reload speed. I'm going to go for the stock-mounted targeting AI. Do I have any other options here? No. No, I don't. Okay. Wow, look at all that experience. There's so much XP on the map. I don't need any more crit chance. A 99's good enough. I don't need to go from 99 to 100. If I don't crit at that point, that's on me. All right, bullet damage. Status effect duration. I don't have any status effects. I guess I'm really, out of all of these, I have to go with bullet damage and max health. It's the only one that makes sense, right? It's the only one that makes sense. Impaling ammo. Well, that's the one that's going to reduce my reload speed. It's what I'm kind of afraid of. So I think I'm going to do the ammo supercharging rack, which will increase my rate of fire and my bullet speed. So now my rate of fire on this gun is actually not that bad. Okay, where's the plan, Joe? Where are you trying to go? You're going towards the B area. You want to get some supplies. If I can find a turret, I feel like I left a turret over there. I also don't know truly what the magnetizing range is when you kill a turret. I don't know if it grabs every single thing on the map or not. Oh, apples. Apples are great right now. Apples are great. Get out of here, Smelly. All right, knock you out with my alternate fire. Very nice. I get that. We're about to level up. Ooh, buddy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Okay. Crit chance goes down, but my crit bonus goes up by 40%. Wow. I could get that. I could get that, and I could build off of that because we could just continue to increase our crit chance again. That's totally worth it. Okay, time for some big decisions. Stun duration goes up 50%. I don't think I'm stunning anyone. Finishing your reload will increase bullet damage by 100% for 2 seconds. Base magazine size, armor. Shooting a bullet will increase its bullet damage by 1.4% for every empty slot in your magazine. Wow, so the lower the magazine size, the more damage I do, which is not bad. In fact, I think that's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit better. Let's go for that. Knock these bad boys out. Where are we going, Joe? Are you almost there? You're almost there. You're actually at the gateway. It's time to go to the B area. Underbarrel recharge rate by another 20%. My ability recharge rate would go up to... Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I wonder if you can have a build where you're just doing your secondary fire because you've buffed it up so much. I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's feasible. This game is tickling my endorphins with all the things I'm unlocking. Oh, wait. I could keep going to the right, couldn't I? Does this go down? Doesn't really look like it. Not by much. It does seem like it would be a spot where they want to hide something, but that does not seem to be the case. Not today. Keep it going. We should have another boss here soon. My instinct is telling me maybe I should try to stay in the first area as far as difficulty goes. But there's an item over here. We're about to level up again. I need the next step for my Helix barrel. That's what I'm really hoping for. I love the music of the B area. I can't hear it over the sound of all of our shots, but after a while, you can't hear anything. Sir Bedivere. Okay, we have different bosses entirely here. Oh my god. This was a mistake. I'm in over my head. I have like zero mobility. Yeah. Let's start moving away. He's going to follow us anyway. He's about to charge. If I can move down. It really wants me to get a charm here. I'm kind of scared to actually end up grabbing this because it will reduce my reload speed. Is there a level up that's going to undo that? Yeah, the Spike Storm magazine. Your crit chance can go above 100%. Any crit chance over 100% has a chance of causing a red crit. They'll be stunned for a second. Interesting. All right, it's time to get a charm. Let's get the Ducky charm. It's just a really good boost to my stats here. Come on. Come on. Let's keep moving. Stay mobile. The thing about him, you got to make sure you got the range to move away whenever he's about to charge. Holy crap. This is nuts. This is nuts. Bullet speed, movement speed, magazine size. I mean, the larger the magazine size, the better for me with my healing. I'm using my alternate fire just to kill these big guys. Catch this level up. Okay. Shocking charges. Oh, this is the next level for my right click. Hitting an enemy with an energy bolt will inflict them with electrocuted. Hitting an enemy with multiple energy bolts will stack the duration. Energy charge rate. More energy charges. Oh my gosh, yes. Nice. Let's go. What do we get? Bullet damage, magazine size goes down. Ability recharge rate goes up quite a bit, which isn't huge for me because I'm not using my Molotov much. I don't know if that's worth it for me. I can overstack the crit, or I'm going to be able to. I don't think I grabbed that yet, but that's going to be coming up. I don't know if it's going to scale after what I've already applied ahead of time, though. Rate of fire, vision change. I think I'm actually going to go for glory and victory again. More vision, rate of fire, crit bonus. So we're doing 300 crit, 300%. Let's do that. Get our level up. That boss was kind of intense. A little intense. I think I'm going to go for reload speed. Yeah. Yeah. We got this. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I want to try to get some turrets so I can suck up some of this experience. And I know I'm going to find turrets if I go to the B area. That's what I'm thinking right now. It's not wanting to give me any more attachment upgrades. This will reduce my bullet damage, but increase my bullet count. All of that is terrible for me. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. We'll just do special power, which is currently at 4,500. And I have 60 charges of it now. And whenever I shoot, I do 1,000 damage. Oh my gosh, and it recharges so fast. All right, let's go in. Get as much loot as we can. Can I see anything on the map here? No. Get the bees. We're tearing this up right now. We need the honeycombs. Okay. Start going right. That's a turret. I don't know if it's going to give me what I need. It did. Excellent. We're about to beef ourselves up even more. All right. The piercing bolts. Crit, bullet damage, crit chance, movement speed, energy recharge rate. It's going to put my damage down, though. Energy charge damage. Interesting. Let's go for the barrel. Rate of fire, armor, and max health are going to go up. I want to build this towards its 3rd level. That's my plan. We're going to level up again. One more time. Okay. Tesla. Here we go. This is going to be very interesting. It's going to change my build dramatically. But I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work well. All right, we're going to try this. All right. Now I'm just going to have balls all over the screen. And if I need some more damage, I can right-click. But we're just going to have damage going off everywhere. Everywhere. It's kind of a ballsy move. Frost Turbine. So I can right-click more. All right, we got to start right-clicking these guys. My gun has leveled up a little bit more. My turret's feeling kind of nasty. Oh, no way. All right, where's that level up? Oh, there's 2. Okay. Bullet damage, penetrations, reload speed. It might be time to finally grab this. I'm not going to have much of a choice. Or I could get the Mallard Charm again. Let's do the Mallard Charm. So we can boost our reload speed before we take it down eventually. I think I'm actually going to go for rate of fire because the update I got that makes the ball spin around rapidly reduced my rate of fire. So we're going to build it back up. Dude, my drone is insane. All right, I'm actually kind of dialed in right now. I'm very, very focused. Who's this? Queen Betty? Okay, Queen. Let's go. I don't know who you are. Oh, Queen Betty does some damage. It's okay. My right click is tearing her up. Come on. Come on. Knock her out. I've got bigger balls than you, ma'am. Yes. Okay, Betty is dead. Bullet damage, credit bonus, credit drop chance. That's not bad. I would hope for something a little bit better. But honestly, with what I've got going on right now, I'd either go for more fame and fortune or the crown. It has the same credit bonus. It just gives you more default bullet damage. No, you know what? I'm actually going to do glory and victory. Yeah. Because that's the crit bonus, rate of fire, vision range, and airdrop capacity. All right, we have a lot of experience here. Wow, we have so many options because of our airdrop capacity. Crit bonus goes up, collection range, my dodge skill goes down, which is helping me a little bit because it's at 20 right now. I think I'm actually going to go for the induction coil for some movement speed and bullet speed. If I can keep moving around pretty fast. And we're definitely going to do Geomass Enlarger. I haven't gotten this recently, but it increases my bullet size and my effect size. And with all these spinning bullets, making them even bigger is going to be better. Now, is there anywhere else? Oh, I have so many level ups just sitting on the map. I need to grab those. I'm not being very smart. Crit bonus, crit chance, movement speed, and it's shared with my partner. Both of these I'm still scared of. It's time to get the impaling ammo. It's time to do it. I'm going to reload slower, but it's okay. I'm now wondering if I should try to leave this area because then the boss is going to appear. And I probably want to do it in an easier area. Reload speed, healing bonus. Yeah, we'll do reload. I still don't know how to unlock this character. Oh, this is the thing I have to push? Yeah, we could do that. We're pretty much unstoppable right now. This is truly the build of all time. Okay, all right, here we go. We got some choices. Your crit chance can go above 100%. Any crit chance over 100% has a chance of causing the red crit, which is very nice. Or if your rate of fire is over 60 when you fire, which it's not, and there's no way it will be. So we'll do the rending ammo. So I have 143% crit chance, and those over crits can stun. Now, is there anywhere else I could go down, see if I can't find anything new there? But it might be time to try to leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight down to leave. But we've gotten so many materials. I just want to leave before the next boss shows up. What is this? Does that do anything? I guess I got something. All right, I leveled up. Let's try to get it. Use my alternate fire. It's so hard to even tell what's happening right now. It really is. There's so much going on. This increases my effect size, so my electricity again. And then a little bit more vision. Oh, there's a turret. Let's knock this out. Pull in some XP. Oh. What is that? So that's what popped. Do I need to go collect that? All right, let's get the Kestrel Charm. Crit chance, crit bonus, movement speed. Higher chance for the stuns. And I guess I'm going to start moving towards that item. So let's do that. Let's do that now. Crit bonus. Oh, I want this. Every time I see it, I want this. But I don't want to reduce my dodge because there's so much happening on screen. I don't know how often my dodge is actually popping to help me. And so I don't want to reduce its effectiveness. Because I'm sure I am walking into enemies. It's impossible for me not to. I do knockback, redo crit. There's so many level ups. Okay, piercing bolts. This is going to reduce the damage on my attack, but it's going to buff it in a lot of different ways. I didn't really want it to have less damage, but... All right, how close am I to this item? Oh, shoot. My bad. Nice. Okay. I'm doing crit chance. I want those red crits. They're actually popping a lot. All right, up here. Grab whatever this item is. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a way out in the bottom left. So let's go that way. If I can make it out reliably. Just be smart. Here we go. That's the exit. Nice. We're back in the Chaos Grove. We're back home. Eat some apples. I don't know when the final boss shows up. Maybe 25 minutes in. My special power is beyond busted. It's currently at 46,000. I don't know why it's dramatically scaling like that. I'm doing 6,000 damage when I right-click. That's crazy. How am I so strong? Oh, here he is. Malfoy. Sounding like someone from Harry Potter. All right, come on, Malfoy. Oh my god. Bro, you just showed up to the boss fight, and I'm the boss. It's okay. We got him. Just stay focused. Guys, I finally did it. I finally won my first run on NIMRODS. Let's go. Look at all the stuff we got. That was amazing. That was very good. I'm very excited about that. Holy crap. Some good work. The prototype gun. So we got the new gun that just came out in the update. I got a lot of attachments, I'm sure. Dexterity gene. Nice. And I got this beast. I wonder if it's better. It does have a higher power scale. So not bad. Not bad at all. I am no longer a NIMRODS pleb. I've leveled up. I've stepped up my game. And I've got, what does this do? Increases reload speed. Ooh, that is so good. And I've got so many resources here. So I'm sure there's a ton of stuff I could buy. Do we have, I guess it's just the prototype gun is left, right? Because I didn't get any other guns. Yeah. Straight from the lab, 3 extra rerolls, a little weak, but ascends to full power at level 15. So interesting. Okay. I can afford it, but there's also a bunch of other upgrades I can get too. This was a huge step up for me, for my progress in Nimrods. I feel so good about that. Not only did we max out the Chaos Grove, we've explored pretty much everything here, it seems. We got ourselves that new gun, we beat the boss, and so now the next step is to start knocking out the other nearby areas in the harder bosses. Because one thing I noticed, right, if I go over here, this, I'm assuming, is the final boss of the Hive area. And if I kill him, I will be able to interact with this. So there's different final bosses in every section, right? And so if I go here, we can unlock this door now. I don't even know what you can do in this room. Airdrop Refine Bay. Use this station to upgrade your specialized airdrops up to twice more. Specialized pods that you've leveled up will be dropped before lower leveled ones. Interesting. Say goodbye to randomized airdrop types. Instead, schedule at which level you want each of your hard-earned pods to be dropped. You can schedule when certain items come out? In addition to dealing impact damage, it provides you gambles usable on the current level up only. There's different airdrop pods that, oh my god, there's so many different things. I wonder how I unlock these. That's so cool. That is very cool. Guys, this has been Nimrods. Make sure you tell me how proud you are of me in the comments below, because this is a great, massive, monumental achievement. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more Nimrods or if there's any other games you think would be fun on my channel. And if you have watched me get this monumental dub and you have not hit that sub button, consider doing so, because that is the #1 way to support the channel. Otherwise, that's all from me. I will see all of you guys next time.